I've written articles about this in the past on blog posts. I did a video on this about a year ago too, so I don't want to repeat myself. And I was already planning on doing this anyway. I know my good friend RJ is a huge Rey Mysterio fan, but I was already planning on doing this video anyway, so it's not like it's spur of the moment. But it was 5 years ago today that I was able to meet Rey Mysterio in Connecticut at some mall. I think it was the Crystal Mall, May 1st, 2010. And the reason I bring this up, I know this is a little late and I wanted to do this earlier, but a lot of other things came up. But Rey Mysterio, of course, was released from the WWE earlier this year. He left on good terms, from what I understand. But, he did not get that final farewell that he deserved, in my opinion. And like I said, I wrote about this in a very lengthy article for Pro Wrestling Shirts. If you want to go back and check it out from a couple of months ago, he was released back in late February, so this is old news by this point. But the reason I waited so long to do this was, one, like I said, I had other things I wanted to talk about first. And two, because today marked the 5-year anniversary exactly from when I met Rey Mysterio. Now, I've never been the biggest Rey Mysterio fan. He was never among my favorite wrestlers. At one point, I never really liked him that much at all because he thought he buried people, blah, 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 blah. For whatever reason, I don't know, I thought he buried people. And I was looking forward to Sin Cara coming in, and that was ultimately a flop too. And this was even after I met him, but meeting him was so cool. And I did a video blog on this last year, on this weekend last year, so if you want to go back and check it out, it's right here in the random video blog. So I don't want to go into too much detail, because I've already talked about this before. But I went to go meet him on May 1st, 2010 at some Crystal Mall at like 10 fucking a.m. in the morning. Had to get up super early. I waited for like 2 or 3 hours. It was like an hour and a half in. I'm thinking, okay, screw this. But, I'm still waiting in line because I'm thinking, it's going to be worth it. I'm meeting Rey Mysterio, WWE superstar, still under contract with WWE at that time, one of their top guys. So it was going to be awesome. We're waiting in line for like 2-3 hours. There's like no less than 1,000 people waiting in line. This one mall, it went on one floor and another floor. It was absolutely crazy. So we had to wait in line for so long, but it ended up being worth it. We got to meet Rey Mysterio. He signed my book, his autobiography, and I think that was it. I don't know if he signed my Intercontinental Championship. I think he just signed the book, because I know it was like, I don't know, $25 or $30 to get one autograph or a picture. So I wasn't able to get anything more than that aside from the autograph, whatever. So it was a really cool experience meeting Rey Mysterio. Like I said, was never one of my favorites. But it wasn't until he moved to Raw, and around 2011, around this time 4 years ago, when he moved to Raw, he was putting over R-Truth, he put over Del Rio, he put over John Cena, he put over all these other guys throughout the course of 2011 to the point where, like, I respect him. He gained my respect in putting all these other guys over. So my hatred for Rey Mysterio was not much as nearly as it was, if any at all. I liked Rey Mysterio, and it was always a shame when he got injured as frequently as he did. And of course, he was always injured, dating back to 06, 07, 08 too. But, it didn't start to become a problem when he was out for like a year at a time, starting in like 2011 and 2012 and 2013. But I always look forward to his returns because I always thought the one reason they kept him around for, aside from being immensely popular, was to do that dream match with Sin Cara, and I feel like they dropped the ball on that. I know Sin Cara was not the greatest WWE worker in the world. The guy was an amazing, he was amazing over in Mexico, but that was not the WWE style. And this is not about Sin Cara, but I feel like we could have gotten that dream match at some point or another during Rey Mysterio's tenure in WWE, and ultimately, we did not get that. But I feel like he could have been a valuable asset on his way out. Could he have been a top guy? Probably not, more than likely not. But they could have given him one final program, and the fact that he was just kind of released without any, they don't have to throw like a farewell party for him on Raw or anything, but the guy didn't even get a release notice or a good luck in your future endeavors notice on WWE.com. Like, one of the biggest stars in the last 13 years since his arrival in 2002, and the guy couldn't even get a release notice. The masses probably think he's gone anyway. He's been off TV for so long. But, the guy couldn't even warrant that. Just a farewell notice. The guy hasn't been on TV for so long. He's been with the company for so long. He's been so loyal to your company. Could have given a release notice. They didn't. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And like I said, this is coming from someone that isn't even the biggest Rey Mysterio fan, and someone that added so much to the WWE from the time that he was there, and being one of the most popular Lucha Libre stars of the century in the last 15, 16 years. And the fact that he wasn't really given that final farewell that he deserved was kind of very aggravating to a lot of people, and he deserved a lot more than that. But regardless, though, Like I said, 5 years ago, I was able to meet him. Really, really cool experience. Hoping to be able to meet him again this summer, because I think he's coming to Northeast Wrestling in August, so I might have that chance again to meet him. And if you do get the chance to meet him, if you do meet him on the Indies or whatever else, definitely jump the opportunity. The guy's a really cool guy. Rey Mysterio fan or not, like a lot of people were jumping all over him for the Paraguayo thing, and I wrote an article about that too, that it wasn't his fault. A lot of people just need to let that go. Just forget all about it. That was kind of dumb. But, the fact that people were blaming Rey Mysterio. But still, though, there's a lot of Rey Mysterio hate out there for whatever reason. I've never understood it. I never liked him at one point for, like, a few months in 2011, like I said before, but I really grew to respect the guy. And now that people just hate him so much and wanted to see him gone, just retire, please retire, leave WWE, whatever, that was bothersome. I don't know why there's as much hate for Rey Mysterio as there is out there. But, just wanted to make this video saying thank you, Rey. I was going to do this video, like I said, a couple months ago when he was initially released from the company over 2-3 months ago. But I just never really got around to doing it because I also kind of wanted to wait until the 5-year anniversary from when I met him, and it was a crazy day then. And for more details on that experience, you can check out my my video blog from a year ago on this very channel, meeting Rey Mysterio, which was, like I said, a surreal experience. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Hashtag thank you, Rey. Would be cool to see him in the WWE Hall of Fame. He deserves it. He will be at some point. I don't know about next year. I wouldn't see why not, but sooner the better. I feel like he will be in there at some point, but bottom line, if you ever get the chance to meet Rey Mysterio, absolutely jump the opportunity. He's doing more indies now, so you'll probably likely see him no matter what, or where. It depends on where you live, of course. But if you live in the States or in the Northeast, there's an opportunity to do so. So definitely jump at that opportunity. But like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. And hashtag thank you, Rey.